Hey manifestors, Meera Allen with your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update. We are coming to a full moon in Scorpio. I want to get into those times. It is for Sydney, Brisbane, Australia. It will be 2:55 a.m. on the 12th of May. For LA, 9:55 a.m. New York, 12:55 p.m. London, 5:55 p.m. on the 12th, that's the 555, and 1:55 a.m. for Tokyo on the 13th, and 12:55 a.m. for Perth on the 13th. And it's 22 degrees of Scorpio. As I was preparing for this video, I was really getting into a Scorpio feeling within myself. Wore black, did more black eyes, was feeling into the subconscious of what I want to be working on for even myself and what was going to come through this video, and the element of water, subconscious transformation, our deep inner private selves, death, letting go. There's a lot in Scorpio. You know, I always talk about the Scorpio is the deepest water signs. So I'm going to do today a little bit different. I was looking at Rebecca Campbell's Healing Waters, beautiful cards, and which was given to me by Scorpio actually. So I just felt intuitively to go into the deeper part of myself with you all. Normally I choose the card before I do the video, but today I felt like the collective consciousness and the subconscious want to be part of this. So call in your inner guides as I'm shuffling, and for everyone that's going to be watching this video, you're part of this as well. And feel into your inner waters, your subconscious, your real self. Sometimes it's the side of ourselves that we don't show people because it's that sacred and it's that private. And let's see what guidance comes from the Healing Waters deck. Whoa, got the waterfall. Inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. It's quite beautiful. Let's have a little read of the waterfall. You know, we had 2 weeks ago a new moon in Taurus, which has brought us into happy birthday Taurus season, by the way. So really in that earth and the seeds and what intentions we planted on that last new moon. And now we're coming into the fruition of those things, and a lot of endings and a lot of new beginnings as well. The waterfall. So let's see what this is about for all of us collectively, because we're all one big conscious soul. Inner power, unbridled confidence, and claiming your place. Look at that energy of that. The waterfall is a place of power, incredible force and activation. The previously calm, embracing waters of the running river, gathering the momentum and then hurling themselves wholeheartedly toward their destiny. With wild abandon and great confidence, they leap into the unknown. Perhaps this explains why being near a waterfall is such an empowering experience. We feel that pounding energy of the waters deep within us. This card is all about embracing the power within, stepping forth, claiming your place. You've been working hard for a very long time. You've done the time, now you can embrace this moment and take your position as a leader in life. The waterfall beckons you forth toward your empowerment. Consider what you've done and consider how to truly feel empowered. It encourages you to step more fully into your confidence. Receive this pounding thunder of falling water as your encouragement and as your applause. The soul inquiry question is, what would you do if you felt 100% empowered and confident? What would you do when you felt like this? You felt like you could just receive it all. How would you feel? What would you do? So the other part of today, I also wanted to go into the Scorpio Full Moon as it's the time to release negativity. So I wanted to go into Yasmin Boland's cards because she's so accurate. You know, she's one of those amazing magical humans that have been doing this her whole life, and she really follows the lunar cycles and lives by it. So shout out to you, Yasmin Boland, a fellow Australian astrologer. Full moon in Scorpio. It is time to release negativity. If you have been feeling paranoid or acting weird, take this as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying about anything or yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity that you have around you in any situation that you may be asking about when you saw this video. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds in an emotionally intense time, but because of the full moon in Scorpio, are really extreme and intense times. It is time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything that you feel is toxic for you. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. It could be your sex life can improve right now. Woohoo! If you make an effort, use your magic. You have all that you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Attune to this moon right now. Share your emotions, better out than in. Additional meanings for this time is move forward from living fearfully to living joyfully. Hello, joyologists out there. You are right to have suspicions. Grudges are toxic, let them go. And this is also the end of an argument. The teaching of this full moon in Scorpio is, it has a sting in its tail, but it can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time where we want to be good, but we're a bit naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, the dark side or the shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you are thinking of making some magic in your life, now is the sign. This is the time to do it. So for me, this timing of the world is powerful for me personally, because I always feel this time when it's around full moon in Scorpio and sun in Taurus, where Star Blue, where one of my projects really lifted off in May 9th. And that was 6 years ago. And it was around the time I channeled it in 2006. So, you know, if you have a very deep internal project or a deep internal desire or a deep internal gift, and you know it's been sitting around your subconscious maybe for years and years and years and you haven't expressed it, now is a powerful time where you can shine the light onto that and express it. You can live it, you can feel it, you can breathe it, you can be it, and you can become it. I invite you all to join me with 21 days that I will be doing from today. 21 days of releasing negativity, 21 days of focusing on only my desires, focusing only on the thing that which you want to bring in closer to your life. Doesn't matter whether it's about finances, doesn't matter if it's about your inner spirituality, it doesn't matter whether it's about your physicality, it doesn't matter about it's a creative project, it doesn't matter if it's about That video ended when I said the words, what you want to call in. So I'm going to take this as a sign that today, in this full moon in Scorpio, when you're watching this or in the preparation to this, if you have released all the negativity out of your life, out of your mind and out of your subconscious, because remember, the deepest waters is our subconscious mind. What does your life look like? How do you feel? How would you become the person that you know in your deepest waters you are? So I invite you to call in that vision of yourself, in your highest version of yourself. Call that in with your guides, with your loved ones, with what you believe God to be. Call that in this full moon. And let this powerful, beautiful, empowered part of your real self, like that magical waterfall, wash through you, for you, and inside you, in your waters, in your Scorpio self. Under this full Scorpio moon. And allow those intentions that you set 2 weeks ago on that new moon in Taurus to come to fruition, not for one day in the future, but for now. You can live your truth now. You can live your dreams now. You can call it in and allow it in your conscious mind, into your subconscious self, as you sleep under this full moon in Scorpio. I love you all deeply. Honor this part of your waters. Honor your deeper inner spiritual self, that deep sexual powerful self, that deep sensual part of yourself, the dark part of yourself, the death part, the mystery part. Those part of you that maybe are in the shadow, embrace that in yourself and bring that from the shadow into the light. Things are working fast right now on planet Earth, on this little blue star. Enjoy it, use it, it's poignant time. What we're doing in our inner, we're experiencing in our outer. I wish you all such a beautiful, powerful full moon in Scorpio, and you allow those parts of yourself to come to the light. Share them, shine them, you can. My name is Meera Allen. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and do the little bell thing. I usually do 2 videos per month on a new moon and on a full moon, following the rhythm of Grandma Moon. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a course on vocal confidence, but it's really truly about brain and heart coherence and how to relieve trauma out of the body through a 10 deep module course. If you feel called to start it this Scorpio moon, I really, really empower your journey from my heart. I will be having a end of financial year special, which will end on the 30th of June, and I will be posting that up very soon. Happy full moon in Scorpio.